Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wishnu Tegar Gemilang and I'm from X1. And today I will present one of the historical events, which is the Cuban Missile Crisis, which actually happens after the World War II. First, I would like to show you my poster. Next, I would like to move on to the story, which is first, the story begins after Fidel Castro overtook Cuba in 1959. Cuba became a communist ally of the Soviet Union, right next to the United States, which already created tension after the Cold War. Then, on October 14, 1962, a U-2 spy plane discovered Soviet nuclear missiles secretly placed in Cuba. These missiles could reach U.S. cities in minutes. President John F. Kennedy was actually immediately alerted. John F. Kennedy formed a group called an XCOM to decide what to do. Instead of invading Cuba, he chose a way more safer option, which is naval blockade, or he called it a quarantine. To stop Soviet ships from bringing more weapons, then, for 2 days straight, American and Soviet ships faced each other at sea. No one knew who would make the first move. This was one of the most tensest moments in history. The most dangerous day was on October 27, when it was actually known as the Black Saturday. A U.S. plane was shot down, and a Soviet submarine almost launched a nuclear torpedo. Only one man, Vasily Arkhipov, refused to approve the launch. That small act actually saved the world from a nuclear disaster. Finally, on October 28, the US and the USSR reached a secret deal that the Soviet removed the missiles from Cuba, and the US later removed them from Turkey. The crisis ended peacefully, and that is how the Cuban Missile Crisis in 13 days has actually been solved by John F. Kennedy. I think that is all for my speech. I am sorry if there is any mistake. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.